Hi girls, it's Angie. I wanted to film a vlog today and I will apologize in the beginning because my hair looks like crap. I don't have any makeup on. I am literally like feeling awful today. I got pink eye somehow. I have pink eye in this eye and I have Nick, of course, and my husband's out of town all weekend, and now I've got some kind of sinus infection thing, and I just don't feel good. And we have a busy weekend, so we're going to be leaving to go to a birthday party today, which I really didn't want to go to. But anyway, I called the mom of the person's birthday that we're going to and was like, I have pink eye, I don't think we can come. And she's like, oh, it's fine, just come, which I've gotten drops for, and I'm not gonna like obviously touch my eye and touch anybody, but I just like really didn't feel like going. And it's like really gross outside. So anyway, um, I wanted to talk a little bit about, I did my 9 month update in vlog with Nick, and I just kind of feel, I don't know, I've been having mixed feelings. So we had to start him on um, formula, and I really didn't want to. I was okay with it when we were doing our vlog, and I was just like talking myself through it and getting, more comfortable with that idea. And, it's what he needs and not what I want, and that kind of thing. So I went from pumping like 3 ounces a day, or I mean 3 ounces every time I would pump at work. I used to pump 5 every time, but then he started eating a little bit of solids, so he didn't take in as much. And so I'd pump like 3, and by the time the day was over, I'd have enough of what he went through at the sitter. Then he was getting his top teeth. He stopped eating um, and wanted to nurse all the time, and that was fine, and I didn't have a problem. Then all of a sudden, one day, I realized, oh my God, I'm pumping like 1 ounce. And that was in like 4 hours. I pumped like an ounce of milk. So I thought that was really weird and I couldn't figure out why. And so I knew I needed to go get some formula because I didn't have much in my freezer stash left. I had like 4 bags of milk and he goes through 5 a day. So, I mean, we had to do something that night. So we went up and got formula, and then I mixed it at like he takes 5 ounces, so at normally, so I gave him 2.5 ounces of formula mixed with 2.5 ounces of breast milk. So he's still getting breast milk, but it's not complete breast milk. Um, so I started doing that, and I really like did not sleep the whole night. I just kept thinking about like what I had worked so hard for, and we established this great breastfeeding relationship, and then all of a sudden, you know, he just didn't, it wasn't going well anymore. And there was something wrong, like there had to be something wrong. So I just racked my brain all night and figured it out. So I started taking Zyrtec about like on Saturday. And I normally take Zyrtec, obviously, um, because I have really, really bad seasonal allergies, like sneezing, coughing, up all night, hay fever, that kind of thing. And so I started taking it because I started getting those kind of symptoms. So all of a sudden, I realized it. I stopped taking my Zyrtec, and yesterday I pumped like really well. Like at one session, I got 7 ounces, and another session, I got 4. So it was nothing like the 1 ounces every single time. Um, so he still that day got half formula, half breast milk at the sitter. And I have to say, it's kind of taken a little bit of pressure off me, I feel like. I know every day that I was at work, I would think, oh my God, I didn't make enough. He's not going to have enough. I was freaking out about the ounces. And I know I can make at least 2.5 ounces when I pump. So it kind of takes a little bit of pressure off me, which I kind of like. But then today, I nursed him in the morning and then try to feed him breakfast. He doesn't eat. I don't know. I give him um, a banana. He doesn't eat it. I try to give him pureed food that I've made. He doesn't eat it. I try to give him solid food. He kind of messes with it. He ended up feeding it to the dogs. I just can't get him to eat, and I just don't know why he won't eat. I told my doctor about it, and she said to start giving him like exactly what we're eating. So that day at my doctor does a breastfeeding clinic once a week, and so I go to that every week just to kind of be with some breastfeeding moms and kind of hang out. And one of the moms had brought cookies, like lactation cookies, and they're like oatmeal and they're all natural and stuff like that. So anyway, she brought those and I was eating one and he kept grabbing for it. So my doctor was like, just give it to him, and see if he'll eat it. And he ate the entire thing. So she's like, just start giving him what you're eating. Give him like a half of a banana and just watch him. If he starts choking, you know what to do. But my doctor's a firm believer in letting them have anything except for an actual peanut because he doesn't have molars. But she said peanut butter, eggs, everything. And not to give him milk yet, of course, either. But she's a big believer in not, doing like letting him have anything that you're having. So I try to do that. And today, like the past few days, he doesn't. He won't eat it. He ate a cookie. He'll eat a cookie if you give him a cookie, but he won't eat like a banana. He won't eat like I like had a little piece of sausage. He kind of like chewed on it a little bit, but then just spit it out. And so I don't know. It's just so weird. And he's 9 months old, 9.5 months old, and so I'm kind of worried that like he's not eating, and like kids that are his age have been eating for a while, and they eat and they only nurse like 4 times a day. He nurses all day. Like I nursed him in the morning when he woke up. I nursed him about an hour and a half later because he was getting kind of crabby and I could tell he wanted to take a nap. So I tried to nurse him. He nursed and then he was up like flailing around, whatever, wanting not to go to sleep. So then about 45 minutes later, I tried to nurse him again because then he was like rubbing his eyes and yawning. And so usually he'll like nurse and fall asleep. So he nursed a little bit, but not much, and then just kind of pulled off and started crying. And so I waited, I went and took a shower, that kind of thing, and let him sit in the bathroom and stuff like that. And then I was going to nurse him again, but like I don't have anything left at this point because I've nursed him like 3 times in an hour, you know? So I mixed him up a bottle of half breast milk, half formula, and gave it to him. And he sucked it down, all 5 ounces, and then fell asleep. So I'm just feeling like, I'm going to be honest, like, I just feel like a failure because I'm giving him formula. I'm also, like, I'm really on the edge. Like, I'm feeling like a failure because I'm giving him formula, and I feel like I've worked really hard for this. But then I'm also feeling kind of like a relief. Like, okay, I'll just give him a bottle, and, like, it's kind of like easier, I feel like sometimes too. Um, I mean, I plan on giving him at least half breast milk till he's a year old. Um, I don't know. But I mean, I would love to just like be done with the formula and just do the breast milk. But then I start thinking about all the pumping like that I've been doing, and like I was gonna pump when he laid down for a nap, and I knew I wouldn't get anything because literally he nursed 3 times in like an hour and a half. Like I'm not gonna have anything else in there. Like he's nursed like crazy. So I don't know, like I just feel uneasy about it. I know that like part of me is just exhausted just because I don't feel good. But I don't know, but I don't want to give up on him. You know what I mean? I feel like if I just start transitioning to formula or just continue to give him formula, then I'm just like giving up on him. And I don't know why I feel that way, but I just do. So, I mean, I don't know, girls, like give me some tips. Give me something. Give me something. I don't know. Like, what are some things that you've tried with your kids that maybe are finicky eaters that aren't eating? I mean, he doesn't want to eat. Like, he'll eat those little little crunchy things. He'll eat those, but he won't eat anything else. Um, I mean, a cookie, if you're eating cookie, he'll eat that. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to be giving my 9-month-old cookies just so that he eats solid food. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it'll just take a while. He's like, I feel like he's really weird with textures and stuff because he just like touches things and then he just gets kind of freaked out. I don't know. He's weird. So And then just give me some advice for this formula thing. Have any of you been through it? Like to have to give formula a little bit and then maybe you're not having to give it anymore? Or like, should I just start, I mean, he should be weaning anyway. Should I just keep doing what I'm doing and then I can slowly wean him? Because, I mean, he's going to be a year old soon. So I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling. Like a bit overwhelmed, a bit torn. So, all right. I'll talk to you girls later. Bye.